On a crisp autumn morning, the Avengers compound was bustling with energy as the team prepared for another day of training and meetings. However, today was different. Tensions had been simmering beneath the surface for weeks, ever since Bruce Banner, the brilliant scientist with a not-so-tame alter ego, had an outburst of inexplicable rage. It was Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America, who decided that a direct confrontation with the Hulk was necessary to understand the cause of these rages and bring Bruce back to his senses. The team gathered on the training grounds, where the towering green figure of Hulk stood, brooding and tense. Natasha, Tony, and Thor anxiously watched from the sidelines, aware that this clash could either save or fracture the team. Steve stepped forward, his iconic shield held tight in his hand. "Bruce, you need to calm down," he called out over the distance. But it wasn't Bruce standing before him. It was the uncontrollable Hulk. With a roar that shook the ground, Hulk charged at Steve with the force of a freight train. Steve stood his ground, understanding that he had to rely on both his wits and his unyielding shield. Just as Hulk reached him, Steve expertly ducked and brought the shield up in a calculated move that sent Hulk stumbling to the side. But the Hulk was relentless. Turning back with even greater fury, he swung massive fists towards Captain America, who used his agility and combat skills to dodge and block. Striking Hulk strategically with his shield, the clangs echoed like thunder, each reverberating through the hearts of onlookers. Minutes stretched like hours as the two forces clashed again and again, neither yielding. Steve was resolute, determined to save his friend Bruce from being consumed by the Hulk's rage. "Bruce, I know you're in there. Fight it," he shouted, hoping the man behind the monster could hear him. Then, amidst the chaos, Steve caught an opening. With a combined leap and spin, he brought the shield down not to hurt, but to jolt, landing it precisely on a pressure point they had identified during training simulations. It was a risk, but one worth taking. To everyone's astonishment, the Hulk began to falter, stumbling back in confusion. His green skin flickered, and slowly, the hulking mass shrank back into the lean figure of Bruce Banner. Exhausted but relieved, Bruce looked at Steve, his eyes filled with gratitude and apology. "Thank you," Bruce whispered, sagging with exhaustion. Steve nodded, understanding that the battle was not just a physical one, but a testament to the unbreakable bond of friendship. And with that, a new chapter began for the Avengers, bound stronger by the trials they had overcome together.